These are just wow watches.
Hey everybody, Adam here from Ginza Watches. Last week I came back from an awesome trip in Asia where I went on a little vacation, but I couldn't help getting some watch related content and some stuff done and visiting friends. Hope you guys enjoy. For our first leg of the trip, we got to visit Taipei, Taiwan. It's a place that I always really wanted to visit, and we had to go pick up a big FP Journe that we had purchased. So we got to sit down with our dear friends of EMC Watches to go through some of their amazing inventory. Hope you guys like it.
So we are here in Taipei, Taiwan. I came to Asia on vacation, but of course I can never get away from traveling without doing some watch related things and meeting up with some of my friends. So we are sitting here today with my dear friends of EMC Watches in Taipei. We're sitting here with Vince, and I asked them, they have an incredible collection. We will link their information below of modern and some vintage watches. Really insane collection and inventory they have here. Just every single brand you could think of. So I asked them, hey, pull out a few of your favorite watches. Let's take a look. Tell us a little bit about them. And they did not disappoint. Some really amazing watches.
I hope you like it.
Oh my God, Vince, like, wow stuff. So let's start with what you have here on the left. This is a Patek minute repeater. Tell us a little bit about it.
This is the, we call the 5374 Platinum one. This is the empty production already with the perpetual calendar and the repeaters.
It's such a beautiful watch.
Yes.
I really love this watch because the black dial with brigade numerals too.
And enamel dial.
Yeah, absolutely stunning watch. You know, they're a little bit big, you know, so it's not for everybody's taste when you have girly wrists like me, but I don't know. I think even I could bring it.
This is the correct size.
Such a beautiful watch.
This is the correct size.
And the crazy part is that like this is it's a big modern watch, an important modern watch they have here. But if you go look out there in their showroom, which we'll show a little footage of, there's a lot of other stuff like this, but this is a special watch. This was interesting, and I asked them to pull this out because it was something that I had not seen before. It is a reference, I believe, 14790.
Yes.
But in platinum, which I've never seen, with a porcelain dial.
Yeah, it's porcelain dial, and it look like the military dial too. So yeah, the hands is special, the dial is special, and in the platinum, I never see the platinum 14790 too.
Yeah. When you first brought it out, I thought it was a steel watch.
Yeah,
and you hold it. And also, interestingly enough, which I think is really important that he didn't even mention, it's number 001 on the back.
Yeah.
So first in production of whatever this particular reference and configuration is. Really cool watch. Something, you know, listen, we see a lot of watches.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, you even yourself get caught off guard because you see something you don't normally see.
Yes.
I didn't even know this watch existed. So congratulations.
Thank you.
So two watches in the middle of the table here. I mean, these have to be my personal favorites. I mean, these are just wow watches. Like I wish everybody could come to Taipei to like see these in person. They're just truly special. We're gonna start on the top here, another watch that I did not know existed.
Yes, because I think this one is sequential made. Probably made from unique.
Yeah, piece unique.
Yeah, piece unique. They probably only one with ruby bezel and two powerful diamond and mother pearl dial.
Yeah, so this is Audemars Piguet Star Reel. Is it white gold or platinum?
Platinum.
Platinum has to be platinum, right?
Yeah, has to be.
This has to be a piece unique. This is absolutely insane. Ruby set bezel, like he said, complete pave dial, mother of pearl, the numeral part of the dial at the top disc. Where do we even find a watch like this? This is insane. And I love the bezel because on the setting goes all the way down the case. I'll try to catch it on video for everybody to hold the rubies.
Because the Star Wheel, the size is not so big, so they want to make the body bigger, so they have to put everything in outside.
Right.
That's what make it look a little bit bigger, but fancy, but not so, you know.
I mean, this is just a stunning watch. Like, wow. I'm speechless. Like, very insane, beautiful. And then right along with it, we have a specific reference made because of the bezel. It is a lapis style date, single quick, but this one is special because
this is the sapphire bezel.
Right.
Yeah. This with the Chinese editions, the day and the day too.
Right.
Yeah.
This is incredible. And I love finding these stone dials that have these kind of diamond set bezels or stone bezels because it just makes it so much more unique and more interesting, and there's specific references just for these bezels. So you know that this watch was born with this bezel because of the reference number.
Because of the reference.
It couldn't be imitated, it couldn't be added on later.
Yeah.
Right. Wow, beautiful watch. It's even like a great cut of the lapis too, where you see different little shading at the top. Special watch.
Because the factory they make the sapphire. Every angle is beautiful and lighting.
Right.
So when you put on the light, you see all the angles. It's so
all the different shade of the stone and the cut. Yeah, exactly. So sticking with the theme, we'll move this one to the end. It's a really special watch. We're going to stick with the theme of diamond set and bejeweled watches. We have next here the ever popular Cartier crash. They had a few more crashes in the safe in the back that they didn't want on camera, but let me tell you guys, they have some special watches here. They did pull out one special crash for us. Tell us about this one.
This is the I think this is the last year they called the Tiger one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably this is limited edition, but I totally forgot how many. Probably 50 or 100, I forgot. Right. And this, I think they put the emerald and the diamond together for the set.
Yeah.
And this one is when he launched all the VIP booking already. So
when I was in Geneva for Watches and Wonders, some friends and I went to visit Cartier, and they had an exhibition with the people who were making the design for these watches, the case, and how they were doing these dials. And the process is so intricate. Yeah. Like it's insane how they make these. They are literal artists that are doing these, and it's so detail oriented and painstakingly slow and hard for them to make it. They're really special. Were these made, do you know, specifically for like China, Taiwan market?
No, this is for all world market.
Right.
And I think probably 50 or 100 piece I totally forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this is the ultimate flex Cartier crash. Like it's just such a in your face watch. So beautiful, it's special. Very, very special. And in the same regard, we have a very beautiful, I think this is a Crown Collection, date 8, reference, I believe 188 or something like that.
188, yes.
Yeah, it has the original bracelet here. Yeah. We had one of these watches, but it was just simply the dial. We didn't have it with this incredible bezel.
Candy bezel.
Yeah. Is that what it's called? Candy bezel?
Yeah, I think usually I call it candy bezel because this is not so easy to see. So when we see it, we just tell customer we want it, we take it. Yeah. We didn't talk about the price. We say okay, we take it.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to negotiate on these special pieces because you might not have an opportunity to buy again.
Yes, probably when he leave, I never see him again. Right. So we just tell him okay, we take it.
Right. Yeah.
It's fun, but we changed the bracelet because we want daily use, not like too fancy,
too flashy. But tell me, in Taiwanese culture, is it okay to wear watches like this? It's not too rude or showing off.
No. In Taiwan right now is very safe. Everybody know the watches, right? You wear any fancy watch, it is acceptable. Yeah. But we just sometimes we go out to hang out. We don't want it too flashy.
Too flashy, yeah. No, I've never felt more safe wearing a watch here in Taipei.
Here in Taipei,
absolutely great. So collectors don't feel worried about coming to Taipei like you're in Paris or London. You could bring all of your watches and feel safe.
So totally safe.
So the last watch that you've pulled out, and again, thank you for pulling out these watches. These are really, really special. And again, we will link their information below. If you're interested in anything or if you're in Taipei, you need to come to their shop and see some of these watches. They're really, really special. And Vince is such a great guy.
Thank you.
And last watch, I don't believe it's for sale, but they're letting us show it on camera. I first saw this watch when it first came out very, very long time ago, before when you could actually buy it. Is this the original because it has the whole stone, or is it
original? I think this is the first launch with the original is full jade,
right?
But after that they changed to the half,
right? Yeah. So because the stone would be delicate, so they made it so it's not the full jade. I remember when you used to be able to walk in Def Bijour and see watches like this, and I remember, I want to say 12, 15 years ago, when the F. Bijour in Miami, the boutique was in the Bal Harbor shops. I would go and I would hang out, and there would be no clients in there. There would be not a lot of customers because F. Bijour was still not very known and not very popular. And we'd sit there and be like, hey, do you want to see the new Jade Turbine? I'd be like, absolutely, I'd love to see it. So they'd go to the back and they'd pull it out. And I would ask for a price, but I was only dreaming because I could never afford it, you know. And I have not seen one of these in person since that day. So it's been maybe 12, 15 years since I've seen a Jade Tourbillon. And wow, this is
still beautiful,
still incredible, grail watch for
But actually, I think we're looking for exhibition this brand for a long time. But yes, before not so many customer or collector. I think many customer like it to buy it, but always buy from his.
Right.
He very like it, so that's why he buy. Until now, everybody know the exhibition. That's why the price keeping higher and higher price.
So we talked about this a little before, and you told me that most of the Taiwanese collectors, they stay focused on three major popular brands: Rolex, AP, Patek.
Yes.
How has the independent market changed here? There's a lot more collectors looking for F. Bjorn, Porsche, all that stuff.
Because when the customer buy everything, they want to change.
Right.
They want the something new, something different. Now the brand they doing the detail is very good right now.
The finishing is
the finish is incredible. So everybody more accept that.
Right.
So that's why the independent brand will coming up and up.
Right.
Like not like a couple years ago. It's totally different right now. Now I think that every customer, every collector, they know what is exactly good right now. They can accept more.
Right.
Yeah.
And what about the vintage market in Taiwan?
Yeah, we do have many vintage customer.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, thank you so much for sitting down and showing us these watches. Really, really incredible stuff. And again, if you're ever in the Taipei area, this is absolutely a must stop. There are some other dealers that have some excellent watches, but I would say if you want to see some really rare and special stuff, you have to come here. Dude, thank you so much for sitting here with us. Yeah.
Thank you.
Really appreciate the hospitality of our dear friends over at EMC Watches, Vince and Woody. I really hope you enjoyed that segment. If you're ever in the Taipei, Taiwan area, you absolutely must check out their shop. We will link their description below. They have some incredible watches on display and some even better watches in the back that aren't on display. For the next leg of my trip, I got to visit Japan, one of my favorite countries of all time. And the first thing we did in Tokyo was visit the Ginza Watch Fair, where I was able to catch up with some dear friends and also buy a couple watches. Let's check it out. The Ginza Watch Fair was a really cool show located in the central of Tokyo. It had a plethora of vintage watches, vintage dealers, ranging from vintage Rolex to more your offbeat stuff like Universal Genève, 1940s chronographs, Cartier, a little bit of everything. It's a really interesting show with a lot of really great dealers, and the coolest part is that you could walk up, ask them to see watches, discuss it with the dealers in person, and really get a sense of what you're looking at and touch and feel all of the watches right there on the spot. It was a really cool experience. It's a show that I've now visited a couple times, and we're always able to purchase one or two items while we're there and catch up with some really great friends. Of all the watches that they pulled out for me to take a look at, my favorite were these three. An FAP, or Fuerza del Peru Air Force, a Daytona, reference 6239. Then they pulled out a beautiful condition, reference 6239 Paul Newman Daytona, a watch we love here on this channel. And finally, incredibly rare, solid gold Jean-Claude Keely Dado Compacts. Some really incredible watches and really special pieces, and you should absolutely check them out. We'll link their description below. But my favorite watch of the whole show, unfortunately, wasn't even for sale. I was able to take it off somebody's wrist, a collector's wrist, and take a look at it. This absolutely incredible tropical Hoyer Seafarer from the 1960s. Such a spectacular watch, and try as I might, he wouldn't sell it to me. While there were a lot of watches on display in the room, I was only successfully able to purchase two of them from my dear friends at Libertas. This amazing 369 Oyster Perpetual circa 1940s, 1950s, and this amazing also Oyster Perpetual with a honeycomb dial and date function, both in stainless steel. Really amazing watches, and I thank them for selling them to me. The following day, we were able to take a trip to one of my favorite places in Tokyo, Nakano Broadway. If you've never been there, I highly recommend it. It is this huge mall that has 3 floors of nothing but A, watch dealers, and B, collectible stores. So you could buy a really expensive watch right next to buying a really rare comic, really rare Pokemon card, or really rare toy. It's something that I've never seen anywhere in the world, and there's probably anywhere from 50 to 100 different watch dealers with a wide array of watches in stock, whether it's a modern Breguet or a vintage Rolex. You could find it there. It's really cool and special to see and walk around, and it's a great way to kill an afternoon. Again, if you're ever in the Tokyo area and you have some time to kill, it's a little bit off the beaten path, but I highly recommend stopping by and taking a look because there's truly no place like it in the world. For our final stop, we got to visit with some very, very dear friends of mine in one of the coolest shops in all of Tokyo, Private Eyes, run by my dear friend Endo-san. So we just spent 20 minutes sitting here going through some watches that Endo-san was kind enough to show us, and I'm going to give you guys a quick sneak peek. We were able to pull out a few awesome watches, and we thank him so much for it. And again, if you are ever in Tokyo and you have time, the shop is a little bit outside of the center, like 30 minutes outside of the center of Tokyo. Absolutely must stop by. He has some incredible watches, incredible inventory, so let's take a quick look. First, we have this lovely full set circa 2000 Breguet Tourbillon reference 3357 in yellow gold BA. Awesome watch, and really cool to see as a full set. Love this watch. We also got a full set Cartier Basculante in steel, circa 2000s, I would say. Kind of neo-vintage, but these pieces are only on the rise, and this is the jumbo size one, but really cool piece. And this watch was interesting. I've never owned one of these, and I thought it was pretty neat. An Omega Mimo-matic with a cushion style case. Nice little budget-friendly, cool Omega. Personal favorite always, the Zenith A385 El Primero. Super nice watch, super cool, super celebrated watch. Zenith still reproduces to this day. And last but not least, I don't even know the reference number offhand, but this solid yellow gold honeycomb Oyster Perpetual in fantastic condition with applied markers. Really stunning watch, really good condition, and actually a pretty rare piece. And this up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you, man.
I love you too.
Again, if you are ever in the Tokyo area, an absolute must-stop is to Endo's shop called Private Eyes Co. We'll link his description information below. You should also check out his website where he has some incredible watches on display. I want to give a quick shout-out also to my dear friends at Crazy Co. We were supposed to get some excellent footage in their awesome shop as well, but I got sick on the last day and was unable to film. Any case, we really hope you enjoyed all of this footage from Taipei to Tokyo. Had a really great trip, did a lot of great watch stuff, got a little R&R mixed in there as well. If you like this content, please always like, comment, and subscribe. Anything you do to help us grow the channel. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.